Hey guys, TrepChains here on the Diablo 2 Resurrected beta, checking out some of the amazing graphical updates. Showing comparisons between the Diablo 2 Legacy graphics and the Diablo 2 Resurrected graphics across Act 1 and Act 2 on my Amazon. Here's Cain in the Rogue Encampment. Stockpiles in the Den of Evil. Fighting Fallen in the Bloodmoor. Fighting in the Cold Plains. Facing Bloodraven in the Burial Grounds. Near a burning house in the Stony Fields. Near the Canstones in the Stony Fields. At the Tree of Inifis in the Dark Wood. In the burning ruins of Tristram. By the blazing fire in the Rogue Encampment. Admiring the reflections in the Black Marsh. The entrance to the Forgotten Tower in the Black Marsh. Fighting ghosts in the Forgotten Tower. The Pentagram of Fire in the Forgotten Tower. Cauldron of Blood and Bone Details in the Forgotten Tower. Fighting the Countess in the Forgotten Tower. Checking out the pentagram after defeating the Countess in the Forgotten Tower. By the fountain in the Outer Cloister. Fighting the Smith in the Barracks. The Smith's Forge in the Barracks. The Candles in the Jail. The torture equipment in the jail. More torture equipment in the jail. Fighting in the jail.
Not enough mana.
Decapitated bodies in the jail. More torture equipment in the jail. And even more torture equipment in the jail. Fighting at the altar in the cathedral. At the altar in the cathedral. The stained glass detail in the cathedral. The level of detail in the catacombs. A burning rogue in the catacombs. Fighting Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish. Andariel's throne and chambers. Lut Gholein, the jewel of the desert. The detail in the sewers. Fighting sand raiders in the sewers. Fighting Radament in the sewers. Pools of blood in the sewers. Radament's lair in the sewers. The entrance to the stony tomb in the rocky waste. Fighting beetles and huntresses in the rocky waste. Fighting saber cats in the dry hills. Admiring the wall detail in the halls of the dead. Taking a look at the detail in the halls of the dead. Fighting some returned and hollow ones in the halls of the dead. Fighting death beetles in the far oasis. The slimy detail in the maggot lair. And fighting Coldworm the Burrower in the maggot lair. Fighting in the Lost City. Outside the Claw Viper Temple in the Valley of Snakes. Fighting snakes in the Claw Viper Temple. The Tainted Sun Altar in the Claw Viper Temple. The detail in the harem. Fighting horror mages in the harem. The detail in the palace cellar. Stockpiles of supplies in the palace cellar. Fighting blunderbores in the palace cellar. The entrance to the Arcane Sanctuary in the palace cellar. The marble reflections in the Arcane Sanctuary. The lightning spires in the Arcane Sanctuary. Fighting ghoul lords in the Arcane Sanctuary. The health pools in the Arcane Sanctuary. The teleport pads in the Arcane Sanctuary. Fighting ghoul lords in the Arcane Sanctuary. The architecture in the Arcane Sanctuary. Fighting in the Arcane Sanctuary. Fighting the summoner in the Arcane Sanctuary. The entrance to the Canyon of the Magi in the Arcane Sanctuary. Fighting in the Canyon of the Magi. The entrance to Tarash's tomb in the Canyon of the Magi. The hieroglyphics and wall detail in Tarash's tomb. The orifice in Tarash's tomb. Fighting Duriel, the Lord of Pain. And Duriel, the Archangel of Justice. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the outstanding graphical updates of Diablo 2 Resurrected. See you in Sanctuary, and GG!